We're now being joined by Fred Fleitz, Vice Chairman of America First Policy Institute Center for American Security, former NSC Chief of Staff, CIA analyst, and House Intelligence Committee staff member. Fred, great to speak to you on this Monday morning, and thank you so much for joining us. There has been so much made of this security breach that nearly resulted in the assassination of former President Donald Trump. Can you talk about what factors really contributed to this lapse of protection from where you stand?
Well, it's good to be here. It's just mind-boggling that a roof position with a clear shot at the podium where President Trump was speaking was not secure, that people apparently saw the shooter, and the whole program should have been stopped when there was word of a shooter in the vicinity. And you know, at events like this outdoors, they can easily be protected with the right steps in place. For example, at some other events like this, they would put up tractor trailers or some barrier so someone quite distant away from the stage couldn't get a clear shot at the podium. This can be done, but really this was a failure of security, a failure of leadership somewhere. Someone has to be held accountable for not securing this location.
What do you expect to hear and see from Secret Service Chief Kimberly Cheadle? Not to mention that she has been criticized in recent days for her aspirations for the Secret Service when she took over and really focused on these so-called DEI hirings.
Well, I've seen reports about that, and I don't think it's appropriate to be staffing these agencies in any way other than the best and most capable. But I would like to see the best and most capable women in these organizations. I don't think that's an issue here. This is an issue of someone not taking the right decisions to protect this venue. And it isn't a DEI decision that there wasn't a policeman or a Secret Service agent on this roof to safeguard it. And so that's what I want to hear about.
And the incident has raised significant concern about the effectiveness, of course, of the Secret Service. As experts and public basically scrutinize the videos and the aftermath, and I guess that's where the conversation about DEI came about because of the way the former president was being sort of shoved into that van. What insight do you think will emerge regarding the preparedness and protocols in place to prevent such incidents from happening in the near future?
Well, I think the Secret Service agents on the ground were quite heroic in protecting the president, getting him in that van. I'm not going to criticize any of the agents over that. But I think there has to be questions about how is the Secret Service being run right now. Is this a symptom of a much larger problem? There are some complaints that the president was not getting adequate Secret Service protection. His staff claims they'd asked for more protection. They were denied. The Secret Service is denying this allegation. Well, that has to be resolved.
Okay, well, we'll be watching very closely, and I look forward to speaking to you again very soon. Fred Fleitz, thank you for joining us this morning.
Good to be here.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.